This is Mr. Martin. In this video we're going to continue talking about circles and figures associated with circles. So now let's talk about the arc of a circle. So 2 points on the circle and the continuous part of the circle between the 2 points. You can find the arc measure by measuring the central angle. So let's take a look at this. On the left hand side here we have 2 points on the circle, point A and point B, and then all the points in between them. So that would be an arc of a circle. Basically it's just a part of a circle. And then if I wanted to measure the arc of this circle, I would just measure the angle at the center of the circle. So here's my arc. We would say arc AC. So here's a little preview, arc AC, and the arc symbol, notice, is that little curvy thing on top. Okay, so if I measured this angle, and let's say the angle measure here, called a central angle, we'll talk about that in a minute too, was 90 degrees, then the arc would also be 90 degrees. Alright, so let's move on. We have a semicircle. So this is half of a circle. Okay, it's an arc whose central angle is 180 degrees. So if it's half of a circle, then it's going to have to start and end at a diameter. So let's draw a diameter in here. Okay, and then I'm going to highlight a semicircle starting from here all the way around to here. Okay, and in order to name this, I'm going to need one more point here. So I'm going to call this A, and I'm going to call this other point on the other end of the diameter C, and then we'll call this point on the arc B. So this arc here would be called arc A, B, C. Okay, so note, use 3 points to name. That's an N over there, name. Okay, we have to use 3 points, because if I just say arc AC, I don't know if I'm talking about the part that I highlighted or the other part that I did not highlight. Alright, this is a little piece I gotta get rid of there. Okay, there we go. Alright, now a minor arc. So let's put in our center, and then let's put 2 points on my circle. We'll call it A and B, and again I'm going to highlight that. So this is arc AB. So this is an arc that is less than a semicircle. Alright, so we would call this one arc AB. And notice I only need to use 2 letters to name it. Note, use 2 letters to name. Alright, then for a major arc, I'm going to pick 3 points on the circle again. So here's A, and here's B, and here's C, and then I'm going to highlight that. Normally we would just make it darker, but since I have the highlighter, I'm going to go ahead and use that. So here's arc A, B, C. Okay, and this is an arc that's more than the semicircle. And again, for consistency here, we are going to use 3 letters to name. Okay, so here's the different arcs associated with a circle. We have a semicircle, half the circle, a minor arc which is less than the semicircle, and a major arc which is more. Go ahead and do the think about it. Go ahead and do example 2. When you're finished with example 2, check in with one of us in class so that you can make sure you have the answers right, and we will see you next time.